Our planet, a vibrant tapestry of life, holds secrets in its deepest oceans and densest jungles. In every corner of the Earth, evolution has sculpted creatures so extraordinary they seem to defy imagination. We often think we know the animal kingdom, picturing familiar lions, eagles, dolphins. Today, I invite you to join me on a remarkable expedition across continents and into abyssal depths, to uncover some of the most unique and unbelievable animals that share our world. Let's begin our exploration into the wild and the weird. Our first destination takes us to the ancient waterways near Mexico City, the last remaining habitat of a truly magical creature, the axolotl. At first glance, it appears to be a juvenile salamander, with its feathery external gills and gentle, almost smiling expression. But the axolotl holds a remarkable secret. It never truly grows up, living perpetually in a state of aquatic youth. Even more astonishing is the axolotl's power of regeneration. This salamander can rebuild entire limbs, parts of its spinal cord, and even portions of its brain without any scarring. Scientists are captivated by this ability, studying the axolotl in the hope of one day unlocking similar healing potential in humans. This gentle, almost otherworldly amphibian, drifting through the murky canals of Xochimilco, represents one of nature's greatest marvels of survival and recovery. We now travel east to the vast, windswept steppes of Central Asia. Here, amidst the grasses and the dust, roams an animal that seems to have walked directly out of a science fiction film: the saiga antelope. This critically endangered creature is immediately recognizable by its most prominent feature: an enormous bulbous nose that droops over its mouth. This peculiar proboscis is a highly sophisticated piece of biological engineering, essential for survival in one of the world's most extreme climates. In dusty summer months, it cleanses the air of dust. More impressively, it serves as a radiator, cooling the saiga's blood. In freezing winter, the process is reversed, warming frigid air before it enters the respiratory system, conserving precious body heat. From the arid plains, we plunge into the icy, foreboding waters of the high Arctic. Here, in the frigid seas around Greenland, Canada, and Russia, swims a creature of myth and legend, the narwhal. For centuries, its distinctive tusk, sometimes reaching lengths of over 10 feet, was passed off by sailors as the horn of a unicorn. This magnificent spiraled tooth projects directly from the left side of the upper jaw of the male, a feature that has puzzled scientists for generations. While it can be used for sparring with other males, recent studies have revealed the tusk's primary function is far more complex. It is a sensory organ of incredible sensitivity, containing millions of nerve endings that can detect subtle changes in water temperature, pressure, and salinity. This allows the narwhal to navigate the dark Arctic waters, find food, and perhaps even locate mates. It is a tool, a sensor, and a symbol of status, all in one. The narwhal, this ghost of the north, uses its unicorn horn not for battle, but to read the story of the ocean around it. Our journey now takes us to the island of Madagascar, a hotbed of unique evolution, and home to a creature that is perhaps its most unusual resident. In the dead of night, moving silently through the canopy, is the aye-aye. With its huge, sensitive ears, piercing eyes, and bushy tail, it looks like a creature stitched together from several different animals. But its most defining feature is its hands, particularly the long, skeletal, and unnervingly thin middle finger, which swivels on a ball and socket joint, granting it incredible flexibility. The aye-aye uses this bizarre digit as a multi-purpose tool, practicing percussive foraging, tapping rapidly along tree bark. Its oversized ears listen for hollow sounds of insect tunnels. Once located, it gnaws a hole and uses that slender finger to spear and extract larvae for a meal. Deep within the humid, cloud-draped rainforests of Central and South America, a tiny marvel clings to the undersides of leaves, often directly over a stream. This is the glass frog. From above, it appears to be a fairly typical, vibrant lime-green tree frog, but the true wonder is revealed from below. Its abdominal skin is completely transparent, offering a living view of its internal organs. You can literally see its tiny heart beating, its digestive system at work, and the blood flowing through its veins. This translucency is unique camouflage. The see-through skin blurs its outline when resting on a leaf, making it harder for predators to spot from below. We now venture to the dry, sandy grasslands of central Argentina, a place of harsh sun and shifting earth. Digging just beneath the surface is an animal so small and delicate, it seems almost mythical, the pink fairy armadillo. As the smallest species of armadillo in the world, it could comfortably fit in the palm of your hand. It is covered in fine, silky white fur and distinguished by its dorsal shell, which is a remarkable shade of pale pink. Unlike the rigid armor of its larger cousins, this shell is flexible and attached only by a thin membrane along its spine. This tiny creature is a master of subterranean life, an incredibly efficient digger, using its powerful front claws to swim through loose sand as if it were water. Its unique pink shell plays a role in thermoregulation, with blood vessels that can release or conserve heat. When threatened, it doesn't roll into a ball, but instead digs frantically, disappearing beneath the sand in a matter of seconds. This elusive, seldom-seen animal truly is the fairy of the Argentinian pampas. For our final animal, we must leave the sunlit world entirely and descend into the cold, crushing blackness of the deep ocean. Here, thousands of meters below the surface, lives an octopus that seems to have floated out of a children's storybook. This is the Dumbo octopus, named for the two large ear-like fins that protrude from the sides of its head, resembling a little elephant. These are not for hearing, but for propulsion. By gracefully flapping these fins, the Dumbo octopus glides through the abyss and hovers with surprising elegance. Living at depths of up to 7,000 meters, where pressure is immense and light is non-existent, the Dumbo octopus has adapted in fascinating ways. Unlike other octopuses, it swallows its prey whole, small crustaceans, worms scuttling along the seafloor. It is a rare and gentle navigator of the Hadal zone, using its webbed arms to steer as it floats serenely through the darkness. Seeing this charming creature in its natural habitat is a privilege few have had, a ghostly reminder that even in the most inhospitable places on Earth, life finds a way to be utterly enchanting. And so, our journey concludes. From the regenerating axolotl in Mexico's canals to the ethereal Dumbo octopus in the ocean's abyss, we have witnessed but a fraction of nature's boundless imagination. These creatures, with their strange forms and incredible abilities, are not freaks or mistakes. They are masterpieces of evolution, each one a perfect answer to the unique challenges of its environment. They remind us that our world is so much richer and more complex than we can ever fully comprehend, and that there are always new wonders waiting to be discovered. I am truly curious to know which of these remarkable animals surprised you the most. Was it the glass frog's transparent skin, the aye-aye's skeletal finger, or the narwhal's mythical tusk? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to read them and continue the conversation. Every one of these animals has a story that deserves to be told, and your fascination is a vital part of keeping that story alive and celebrating the diversity of our planet. If you enjoyed this exploration, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. There are so many more stories to tell. Until then, keep looking at the world with wonder.